G'day guys, how's it going? Righto, we are checking out the Royal Enfield Continental GT 650. And man, doesn't that look bloody awesome there. So now, Noel from Essendon Motorcycles, this is a demo bike. And he kindly brought this up in his van. So let's check it out. Now here's a little fun fact. Did you know that Royal Enfield is actually the oldest motorcycle in the world? I think it was 1901 Royal Enfield. Then I think it was Triumph the next year, and then I think it was Harley the next year after that. Don't quote me on it, but these Royal Enfields. And I think, and I'm going to just look at Noel, he knows nothing and he tells you that, they've continuously been running, is that right? Yeah. Continuously running. How's that for bloody heritage? Righto guys, but we don't want to know about the bloody heritage and all that kind of bullshit. We want to know, is this just a big old clunker, or does this have actually good performance? I love the Royal Enfield stuff that they're bringing out now. I think Royal Enfield has hit the mark, as in from, and I started really looking at it when they brought out that Himalayan, and then they brought out these, and now they've got the Meteor, and they've got all these. Anyway, it's the price point, it's the reliability of these bikes, and it's the build. So this is all comparative to what you're paying for it, but anybody can own one of these bloody bikes. It's just, and look at it, it's just awesome. Right, so now what I'm going to do is run around, show you some shots and tell you all the bits and pieces with it. Then we're going to take it out for a ride and see how it goes. Actually guys, before I get into all the stuff, so this is 11 to 90 right away here in the state of Victoria for the British green, and I think there's the Mr. Clean, which is the chrome one. You pay a little bit more for those, but that's your base model. So this comes with 3 years warranty, unlimited kilometers. It's got 24/7 breakdown bloody assistance that's thrown in with it. If they're doing that, you kind of like think, I don't think these are going to bloody break down. What was the last thing? There was something else with it. What was the last thing I said? Oh, and it's LAM approved. Got your learners? Grab one of these, have yourself some fun. Righto guys, so British green racing tank that you can see there, but it also comes in the Ventura Storm, the Rocker Red, Mr. Clean, and Dux Deluxe. The Dux Deluxe. So the seat height is 820 millimeters. It weighs 212 kilograms. That tank also was 12.5 litres. And the ground clearance, which really doesn't matter, it's 174 millimeters. Righto, so the engine, 4-stroke single overhead cam, air-cooled parallel twin, so there's no radiator on it. It's actually 648cc, so real close to the 650. It'll give you 47 brake horsepower, 52 Newton meters of bloody torque. And the brilliant thing is it's got a 6-speed gearbox. Always got to love that extra bloody top-end gearbox. It's obviously fuel injected, electric start, all that bullshit. Now the frame is just a double cradle frame. The forks at the front are 40 millimeter with 110 millimeter travel, and the rear suspension is twin coil over shocks, 88 millimeters of travel. Not that on a bike like this you need much bloody travel. Righto, so what is it sporting for its shoes? It's got a front tyre which is 18 inch and a rear tyre 18 inch, but they have different profiles. Front brakes is 320 millimeter disc with ABS, and the rear brakes are 240 millimeter disc with ABS. Rightio guys, so enough of the bullshit, let's bloody get on it. I am 6 foot tall, dangly legs, big inseam. So yeah, look, sitting on this, I've got bent legs, so not a problem. I think you can definitely feel it's a solid piece of machinery. You can feel that weight. It's not out of control. So I think, I was going to say it's good for a learner in the sense that you know, a little 250 or a smaller, lighter bike is good for a learner. But the problem with that is that most learners outgrow those bikes and they want something bigger. So if you can get on something like this and you're okay with that weight, you know, from a mindset, perfect for a learner, because it will, you know, it will, as your skills and confidence grows, you're going to be out, you've got plenty more power and bike to enjoy, I suppose. Let's start it up. Hang on, guys. Nay's just walked out. Nay, can you hop on this bike? So what are you? 5'6". 5'6".
And I'm short, as you can see.
Yeah, don't drop it, whatever you do.
I haven't dropped one yet.
So if I just take that out, that'll be the phone. Someone better answer that.
So I'm tippy-toe.
Tippy-toe. So now I'm at the back, so just move it from side to side. How does that feel?
Yeah, it's not heavy.
She's saying it's not heavy.
No, it's actually okay. It's okay, to be honest. It's only because I've got very flat shoes on and I'm flat-footed. Like I'm tippy-toes on it.
And this ground's not exactly level either.
No.
All right, we'll order one?
Yep. This
Done.
colour.
This colour, yeah.
Definitely.
Well, they've got it in the chrome too.
No, this colour.
This colour?
Yeah.
All right, get off, I've got to start it.
All right, well, you
hang on,
I'll
put
wood back.
Make sure it leans over.
Yeah, I was going to say, you got hold of it?
Yep. Righto, guys, the mic's up here, so I'm gonna walk back there when it starts up, and I'll get Noel to come over and give it a bit of a twist. So she's all on. Start her up. Hey, that sounds all right already. Come over, man, and give that a bloody twist. Wow, yeah. Man, that's real deep and throaty, isn't it? Yeah, brilliant. Hey, how's that? Now, I've got to tell you, so they're not the stock pipes that are on that bike. I think that just shows you the potential of the noise that you can get out of this bike. Let me just refer to Noel. Are they street legal, those pipes?
Yeah, they are.
Street legal pipes, so imagine what you could do. You know what I mean? Wink, wink, say no more. And also these crash bars, Royal Enfield crash bars, they don't come with it either. So it's just that and the pipes. The rest of it is what you get. Now, no, we'll talk about that. Let's just get on this bike and ride it. Then I'm going to talk with Noel about accessories and all that kind of bullshit. Rightio, guys, I am excited. Let's get out on the road, start her up. Hey! Oh, look! Bloody hell, hang on. Whoa! Rightio, here we go. Wow, straight off the bat. Smooth as. Look at that, is pretty cool. That's really nice. So when I went, I don't know if you heard me go, I went to do the gears. The gear stick actually is backwards. Apparently on the Interceptor, because the Interceptor and this bike are both exactly the same. It's the handlebars. Which way I'm going to go? This way. The handlebars and the foot pegs, which is what makes it different. Whereas in the Interceptor, you're sitting up. Right, so I'm going to get up to some. Get up to the good bit, and I'll come back to you. Holy crap, guys, this thing's got a bit of bloody, it just sounds so, I don't know, obviously it's a solid, like this, what do they say, built like a gun. Just coming through that back bit there is just, I don't know, crazy. All right, buddy, let's get into this shit.
Just got to get past this end zone, and I'm free to go. Free to go. First gear. Oh, limiter. Woo! Holy dolly. Right. So, man, yeah, you can get up to speed on this thing. It doesn't do it, it's not breaking your neck basically, but I like that real solid, planted. It's just like, I don't know, I'm trying to figure out how to explain the feel of that. It's not breakneck, you're not hanging on for dear life. It's carrying you with it, but you just, whatever. So I haven't been on a bike like this. I've never ridden a bike this setup. Bloody hell. Fucking twisties. I reckon this is the best bike that I've felt doing twisties. And it's obviously the way you're sitting on the bike. Don't go past your bloody skill levels there, Mark, because this is a tidy. Wow. There's a smile on me dial, but it's making me go out of my bloody skill zone. I love the feel. Straight up, guys, though, this isn't a long haul tourer. Yeah, I can feel my palms and my arms. It's that bent over, weight going down. You couldn't do that all day. I'm sure there are some people that get used to it, but just straight off. Wow. Was this bike? 11, just over 11 grand. This thing looks awesome. I'm saying it fucking feels cool. All right, now let's see how it goes on this road. This is one of the best roads to ride. Or drive, in actual fact, a motorcycle. It's just a really cool road. What I'm going to do is I'm going to shut up and I'll put some music to it. Just, here we go. So if I got a little bit, I wasn't confident because this thing's taken me really quickly out of my comfort zone, like speed. I don't know what speeds I was getting there, but just getting used to being in this, the way that you sit on this bike, it's just like totally new to me. Wow, that was awesome. Bloody hell. Man, now I'm in my head, I'm going 11 grand, and like I could have so much fun doing something like this up, you know. So I was hardly getting into 6th gear. I just tried it at one stage there to put it into 6th. By the way, that's the geographical centre of Bendigo, no, of Victoria. Yeah, it's got miles to go. Righto, so braking wise, whoa, that they pull you up. There's no, you know, they're not race brakes. Not that I'd even know what bloody race brakes felt like, but I've been on bikes that have Brembos. These pull this bike up, no worries at all. Let's give Noel and the guys at Essendon Motorcycles, they'll start panicking. What the hell, Mark, you're going on the dirt? You can ride any motorbike on the bloody dirt. I just want to see if I can get a cool shot. I'll just turn it off. Oh, I've got that dicky. Ah, doesn't matter. I'll be able to shop it out. Take a photo. Righto, guys, turning back on. Yeah, this bike has really, really impressed me. That backwards gear lever is not a problem at all, obviously. Otherwise, why would they have it on there? Yeah, confident, no worries. So it has a limiter. As soon as you start heading towards that red zone, the bike says, no, you're going to start wrecking me, which is really good, I reckon. And yeah, this bike, it does pull, but it's not a race bike. Righto, see you back at the man cave.
Rightio guys, so there you go. That's bloody awesome. I loved it. So negative to it for me is the kickstand. It's kind of like a little bit. You get used to it. It wasn't a problem. If I'm trying to find a negative. I've got to throw a negative in there somewhere. The only other negative I could give it is just the position. See, I've never been a sports bike fan. It's that leaning over, so you feel the weight in your arms. You feel it on your palms like that. But I don't think people buy this for a commuter, like an everyday.
Yeah, there are people, if you're a sports bike rider, you get used to it, and that's what you ride. But if you're not and you want to commute, you tend to sit up higher. Hence the other model.
Yeah, if you want to go doing touring and stuff like that.
Yeah, some do it, some certainly do it, because we've certainly set them up with panniers and all that sort of thing, so they can do it.
So. Yeah. That's all I can. The gearbox, like you said, and that motor.
It's the smoothest thing I've ever done.
And this, I wasn't even getting it into 6th gear. I didn't realise, and then I went, oh, hang on, there's another freaking gear.
Yeah.
And I'm up.
They've got a really good power curve. They're smooth. They're comfortable. They're not breakneck speed. They're not a sports bike. They're not a race
I've been on bikes where I was like, oh, hang on a minute.
Yeah.
That's not that. Just before I was telling you, I'm still trying to figure out how to explain the feeling that this bike, it just feels solid. If you think of, it's kind of like, sounds like a negative. It's just like a big, think of a motor, a big, huge motor that's going to last 500 years. Yeah. That's never going to, that's the feeling that it's just like it's got so much.
It's old school, comfortable riding, and it's the bike you ride when you just want to go for a ride. You're not out to take it to the racetrack, although plenty of people do, and they're doing all right, but they do a bit of work to them, obviously.
Yeah.
And they'll certainly scoot around a track all right.
Yeah. Well, that's the best bike, and I don't know whether it was the ergonomics of it, but through the twisties, that's the best bike I've done, going through the twisties.
Well, it's nice to know.
Yeah. The suspension, it all worked. I found that there's a spot there and a spot there. So I hate sitting in a bike where you, apart from Harry the Cruiser because he's really comfortable.
Yeah. Like an armchair.
But I like just to have that couple of spots that you can move.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
The brakes pulled it up, no problems whatsoever. I love the sound with those pipes. I don't know what it sounds like.
They're a nice
pipe.
They're not.
I'm now excited to try
a little bit different.
Am I going to get to do the
Interceptor?
The Interceptor.
I'll get you them all up. At some stage, we'll go through the whole range.
The whole range.
We have every bike as a demo, so I'm happy for you to try them all.
I've seen that Meteor.
Yep.
Is it the Meteor? And then the other one that I'm excited about, which I don't think you've got it, is the Scran.
They're due any day.
Yeah,
I've got
that. Excites me. That excites me as pretty much like the Himalayan excited me when I first.
And they tell me, I haven't ridden one, but there's one out here getting emulgated or whatever the word is. And the guy that's ridden it said they've smoothened them out. They've done something and they're different. And they're going to actually put that into the Himalayans as it comes too. But we've got a lot of inquiry on them.
Yeah, because they're awesome looking. Yeah, so I don't know. I love this. I love it. And I can just see that bike that was done up in the black one.
The accessories for them. There's Royal Enfield accessories, there's aftermarket accessories.
So there is lots of accessories.
There's heaps.
Are they reasonable price like the bike?
Yeah.
And that's
And that's the beauty of them. You can make them your own. You can customise them to your own liking. You know, some stuff we have, some stuff we try and get.
Yes.
Try and have everything that you could get for these bikes. I don't know whether I could even find it all on the internet. There's so much to choose from. Yeah.
So I reckon Royal Enfield to me is doing everything right. They're bringing out quality bike, and you would,
warranty-wise, nothing.
Yeah.
We've been doing these, I think it's 7 or 8 years now.
Oh, really?
And we've had
nothing under warranty back.
No, minor things. You might have a relay or something like that.
Yeah.
Nothing major.
Yeah, right.
And we've been in the industry since 1977.
Yeah.
Well, Damien, not myself.
Yeah.
I've been there for 10, and no issues.
No issues.
They've been brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. You might get the odd thing, but they've just, compared to other things. And when they're producing nearly 1 million bikes a year.
Yeah, well, that's it. And they're state-of-the-art bloody...
best in the world.
Yeah, factories they've got over there now.
And in England, they've still got their main R&D facility, 350 engineers there.
Yeah.
All the top Triumph engineers and things like that they poached, and that's where these sort of bikes are coming from.
Yeah, so I reckon Royal Enfield's going in the right direction. They're sticking with the everyday guy, average guys that don't have $1 million sitting in the bank. Can afford that. So this is, is this Triumph? It's that.
It is.
Obviously, Triumph's another level.
Well,
but you've got to be able to
ride them both, and you'll find they're not another level. They're another level in cost, in purchase price.
Well, that's the problem.
We've had plenty of Triumph riders that have come across and bought these and the Interceptors.
Yeah. Definitely. So I see these, these Royal Enfields, like the DR650s. Everyday price.
Everyday riders,
Do your modifications and all that kind of stuff. It's not going to cost you an arm and a leg like a bloody KTM.
And you do it as it suits and when you can afford it. It's not like the bike's great as it is out of the box.
Yeah.
And as you go along and you want to customise it, you do it to suit yourself.
Yeah. So you were saying that Essendon Motorcycles and Mowers.
Yep.
You guys want to be the biggest.
Yep. Royal Enfield dealer.
In Victoria or in Australia?
Australia. I mean,
It'd be Australia, wouldn't it?
We make sure we have every model and colour available on the floor. If it's not available in the country, then we can't do much about that.
Yeah.
But we try and have every every model, every colour, and every model is a demo. So you can come in and ride whatever model you want to ride, we'll have it there, and you can see all the colours
And that's, I reckon that's a good thing to be able,
life.
when you're looking on the websites, you know, but to physically see that colour on the bike,
it's different.
It is different. Yeah.
And that's what we're trying to do. We've really gone down the Royal Enfield track of saying that's what we're going to specialise in, as far as a dealer goes. We still service all other brands and everything else, but as far as a bike that we're going to sell, it's the Royal Enfield's the brand we're doing.
Yeah.
And we're trying to do it at 110% and try and have everything we can that relates to it.
Yeah. So I reckon, Royal Enfield's is just gonna get there's gonna be quite a big cult following, and I'm seeing on your Facebook page how many people are bloody buying these.
Oh yeah.
You know,
and there's so many more in the pipeline, and you don't know. They'll never tell you what they are until they're about to come out.
Yeah.
So, and all brands do the same thing. They don't let too much out of the bag, but a bike from concept to build's about 5 years. So anything you hear people talking about, it may have started 3 or 4 years ago. You know, these were 5 years in the making, and all their models that come out, it's about 5 years from the thought process to actually being able to produce them.
What was it that Jay Leno said?
About these?
Yeah.
They're a bike you like to go for a ride on.
Yeah.
They're not going to, you know, break any world records, but he loved it. You hop on it and you go for a ride.
Yeah, when I was doing my research, I saw that video, Yeah, cool. Right, hey, well, thanks.
No worries.
You're a bloody
Thanks, Mark.
legend. Thanks for bringing that up. That's awesome.
Anytime.
Righto, guys. Hope you enjoyed that. That is the Royal Enfield Continental GT. Did I say that?
650 twin.
650 twin.
There you go.
50 twin. Brilliant. Righto, guys. Remember, keep on riding, and if you ain't riding, keep on keeping on.